Hello everyone and welcome back to more Rule of Rose. Last time we finished the 3 stories, I guess it's time to go see what our gift for the month is. My god, we've been bushwhacked, hornswoggled by some varmint. Actually, we've seen that guy before. We wake up in a rose garden and unfortunately, Brown is not with, which makes Jennifer very, very sad. And can you blame her? Brown is adorable. But we will have to make do without him this chapter. I recognize that guy from the airship. He's the guy that ran into us when we were trying to go into the save room back in video 3 or 4, I forget. It's hard to keep track. I've been doing commentary for these videos for the past couple of days. I love this music. And this house belongs to Gregory Wilson. I'll talk more about that in a minute. Here I'm showing the hints from the Bucket Knight. Here the Bucket Knight suggests that this all could be a trick being played on Jennifer by her memories. Or it could be her inability to cope with a sad tragedy. And that the meeting between the prince and princess is what caused this whole thing. And that she needs to accept the princess's feelings, whatever that means. Now I know what that means, because I know the story. And I'm probably going to spoil a lot of that ahead of time just so that what we're dealing with right now makes sense, as much as possible. Now, Gregory Wilson. We read about him. If you remember that news article where he showed up at the orphanage and killed everybody. Apparently except Jennifer, although there is a theory that she might be dead in this, but I don't personally believe that. There is one little thing that does kind of make you wonder. But I'll talk about that later, if I remember. And we can hear some muttering. He's talking about peas. Gregory is a pea farmer. Why he would limit himself to one crop, I don't know, but he does.
Shows the pea to his son. Come Thursday, the pea kicks and screams.
And he's holding a gun to his head. If you remember that picture we saw of the gingerbread house with the gun in the middle.
He buries the pea outside.
That could be referring to what's going on here. Or it could be referring to the massacre at the orphanage, which we will see in a couple of videos. Either way, there's nothing else we can do outside and we can't leave, so we might as well go ahead and explore this place.
Collecting peas as he walks to and fro.
And it's interesting if you hear what he's saying, and I know I'm talking over it. He talks about collecting peas. He keeps them around for a while, then ends up grinding them up. He's basically talking about children. I will talk more about that as we go throughout this house. Like I said, I'm probably going to spoil some things before the game gives them away, but I do want things to make sense going forward in the LP. We can see he's got a lot of rage. putting holes in walls. Almost like me with a gamepad. Also, the game just revealed the entire plot. So there's a room that's boarded up. But if we go out the window and then through this one, we can get in there. Haha, ingenuity! And we're in a boys' room. This room belongs to somebody named Joshua. I can't remember if we've heard about him before, besides that kid that's always been tormenting Jennifer. There are various things you can look around at. The important one is an article that talks about that airship. This one right here. That went missing. It crashed. Jennifer was on that airship. You can tell that by her memories of the airship that we're normally running around in. And in case you're wondering, we only have one more chapter on the airship. I do like that. A little hint of what happened to the airship with the little toy one. Things are starting to piece together a little bit. Yeah, this is another really dark area, but it's not nearly as bad as something we're going to have to deal with next video. Next video is going to be really dark and I can't find a way to fix it. I really wish the developers gave Jennifer a flashlight or something, or at least a lantern. I don't know if flashlights were a thing in the 1930s, but at least a lantern would have been nice. Something so that you could see in dark areas. And it does seem she has some kind of familiarity with this place. So as we explore, hopefully we'll find out more. I'm assuming if you care about any of this stuff, you're pausing to read it. I know I don't find everything in the game. I find most everything in here. Probably not everything. But I do try to show as much as I can. I'm not going to sit around all day clicking on every little thing, though. That would take too long. That's all that's in there.
Young P. Stray dog walks the streets each day.
Oh yeah, he's also talking about Stray Dog being the one to pick up peas. And if you remember from what we read about him before, he kidnaps children. So that should be a clue right there that what Wilson is talking about is children, not peas. Bit disturbing. I'm not quite sure where Jennifer heard that from. Unless this was something Gregory Wilson was doing before he encountered Jennifer. I'll be talking more about that coming up.
Stray dog walks the streets each day.
But we can go in here.
Says he walks to and from small peas, every which kind.
God, this music is fantastic.
On one day he finds
I know I say that a lot, but it's so unique for a video game.
on Wednesday he shows the
Sure, it's a little repetitive, but it's still good.
The pea kicks and screams. Come Friday, he grinds up the pea.
Yeah, he's got
Saturday, he
a stained couch.
outside
So I'm guessing he doesn't spend much time in his bed.
on the ground.
Bottles of booze.
Sunday,
That's no bueno. Speaking of which, I should order some more alcohol.
Good night, young P. Stray dog walks
I
the
heard him say
streets
young
each
P. That's more of a sign.
day. He says he walks to and
Clearly, this guy is not in his right mind.
Peas.
I suppose that's the case for everybody in this game.
Come Tuesday,
We've got one more room to explore, then we can go to the basement.
shows the pea to his
Good things always happen in basements, right? Oh, that actually freaked me the fuck out. I did not notice that when I was playing,
each day,
nor editing.
collecting peas as he
Ugh.
walks to
All right then.
every which kind of pea finds a pea.
And you can see as we get closer to Wilson, you can imagine he's going to be in the basement.
Wednesday, he shows
It's a lot easier to hear him.
on Thursday, the pea
And there's a photo. I believe that is
kicks
of
screams.
him and his son Joshua.
On Friday, he grinds up the pea.
Hey, don't be grinding up children.
He buries the
Not
pea
cool.
outside.
Although in fairness, some of the kids that we meet in this game, well,
By Sunday, it can't
okay, they are given some tragic backstories, but they're still being little shits.
pea.
And here's where we get some info on Mr. Wilson. He's a farmer. A lot of this is pretty repetitive. And eventually it's going to mention that he lives alone with his son. And he loves telling his son stories. And he is really attached to his son. Not in a bad way or anything, just he really loves his kid and loves spending time with him. And then his kid gets sick and dies. And I assume the kid dies from the sickness that he had. And that's pretty much the catalyst for Gregory Wilson going pretty nutso. So Jennifer was on that airship. She is the lone survivor from that airship. And that'll all come into play with what we're learning about with Mr. Wilson in a moment.
Dog walks the streets.
I'm probably going to summarize everything that I know about the story again
To and fro.
during the epilogue,
Every which kind of pea.
or in credits, I'm not sure which.
He finds a pea.
There's a lot to unpack with this game,
Next Thursday, he shows the pea to
which is
his
why
son.
I feel like this is more of
Thursday, the pea
a similar
kicks
game
and
to the Silent Hill
screams.
games than a lot of those
Friday,
surface level games that are inspired by the visuals of Silent Hill,
on
but don't
Saturday,
understand how to tell
he
stories.
buries the pea outside. The pea is in the ground. And by Sunday,
Oh, welcome home. It's almost bedtime for you. Good night, Joshua. Okay. So now he's calling Jennifer Joshua, which is interesting. And we will get some more information here. I read this out, but unfortunately I went too quickly through these letters. So my reading was too long for this video segment. Cliff Notes version, Wendy saw Joshua, who turns out to be Jennifer. She promises to set him free because the man holding her is crazy, as long as Jennifer promises eternal love to her. And she calls him her prince, which turns out to be her, but whatever. Bit clingy. We know somebody named Wendy. We can assume it's probably the same one. Yeah, pull the sheets back. Huh. Little boy's clothes. And Jennifer has a bit of a reaction to these. That's because she was forced to wear them as a kid. She is the lone survivor from the airship crash. Gregory Wilson found her. She resembled his kid, so he dressed her up like Joshua. And that's what Jennifer is trying to unpack in her mind right now. That and other things. Most of which we've talked about already. And that's just going into the airship crash. I thought it was that previous article, but I think it's this one that goes into that. All right, well, there's nothing else we can really do. Let's go ahead and see what's in here. I said let's go ahead and see what's in here. Damn it, game, come on. All right, well, that did something. Huh, a teddy bear. That's not the only time the game does that. With certain things you have to click on multiple times. I came just like I promised. It looks like he's gone somewhere. Stay right there, I'll help you out. Well, Wendy has come to save us. And this actually happened, so Wendy somehow saw Jennifer, thought that she was Joshua, thought that she was a boy. And I'm just waiting for her to come rescue us. And she's the one that got Jennifer out of here and took her to the orphanage that she stays at. And as you could tell from those letters, she is very clingy. Awesome. Thanks, Wendy. You're a rock star. And she gets clingy very quickly. You can get the idea that she must be a very lonely person. I don't think people who are not lonely get that clingy, especially that quickly. Not gonna speak of my own romantic endeavors. Let's run away before the man comes back. Before we leave, let's find that dangerous thing and take it with us. It's for his own good. I suppose we should, but I don't know if that's such a good idea, considering we need to get the heck out of here. I'm not sure how long Jennifer was held here. I'm fine now. Let's go. All right. I guess it's time to leave. Weird that Greg left his house at nighttime. I love getting stuck on the environment. That's fun for me. Let's get the fudge out of here. Oh, thanks for leaving without me, Wendy. Wendy? And it looks like Gregory's home. And he's looking for Joshua. And by Joshua, I mean Jennifer. And it would be nice if I went the right way. He can catch you, apparently. So we want to get the fudge out of there. There's an unused cutscene that I think is a game over if you get caught there, which is pretty interesting. My guess is it got cut because it was very long and drawn out and pretty brutal. I'm so glad. Now we can always be together. I have a favor I wanted to ask. Will you trade me your teddy bear for my brooch? Sure, why not? I'm so happy! We should give him a name. How about Joshua? Joshua, yes, that's a wonderful name. I will cherish him as much as I cherish you. So let's renew our pact. That's a bad sign. Everlasting true love, I am yours. And now we're being told to go hang out with Amanda. That seems odd considering how unstable she seems. Next video, we are going to explore her character a bit more, and that will be our last chapter on the airship. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see y'all next time with more Rule of Rose.